Yo, 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 Bully and the Beast podcast.
Yo,
I'm L'Oreal.
it's your boy Wax. What up?
Wax is very echoey, and Twerk say you're not even coming through.
Twerk, what up? He's in the building.
There he goes.
Oh, okay. I thought his mic was messed up.
You sound like you're in a bathtub.
No way. Come on, stop it. Twerk, we did this right before. You said I was good.
Yeah, I
You're
usually
good.
fix it anyways. I usually take down the reverb.
Okay,
So what
so he
about now?
helps you out a
Now
bit.
cool?
Hmm?
Isn't right now cool? A little better?
I mean, we'll be able to fix it.
Okay.
It's good. It's doable.
A mess, because he has on this McDonald's headset.
No, it's not. This is very important. It's my job.
Anyway, y'all, I went on a cruise, Virgin
Yeah.
Voyage, right? Virgin Voyage, you ever heard of it? It's a newer cruise line that it doesn't allow kids. There's no kids, so it's 18 and older.
Uh-oh, nudes.
So when I'm first on there, I'm like, okay, I see a lot of people, young people, like it looks like it's gonna be a vibe or whatever. And then like midway through the trip, I realized that like the homeboy cruise are actually together.
Uh-huh.
Meaning like they didn't come looking for no women. They didn't come to they came on a couples trip. So it was like,
Oh.
yes, exactly. So it was
How
a
you
lot of,
doing?
yeah, there was a lot of same sex couples, but I don't think I
Oh,
realized it at first. It was when people loosened up a little bit as the trip went on.
a little bit of drinks. You know that.
That's it. And then it was crazy because some of them would look like super young, like, in their mid 20s. And then it'll be like they'll be with older men that are like 65.
It's only right. They getting tricked on.
And then it was like swinging. Like, I mean, and it wasn't out in the open because it was definitely like they didn't play that shit on the cruise. But you would see a motherfucker walk around with a thong bikini on
Right.
and there'd be a man, like very free and open. But
Wow.
I don't think I knew that. So like I was shocked. But like I will say it was I had a great time. The food was amazing. Okay, because like I'm like one of those people that don't like the buffets.
Yeah, everybody with my food is a problem.
Yeah, I don't like that. So
No,
instead of
I
buffets,
use plastic forks. You know I got a problem with it.
yeah, you don't. Yeah, you're funny about that too.
Yeah.
So like instead of like buffets, it's stations. So like a burger bar or a taco bar, and then you order it. It's made to order. So I'm not gonna lie, I had a good time. But I was just saying how like because it's no kids, I realized the difference between how open people were there versus a carnival. You know what I mean? So if you're looking to let your hair down a little more, Virgin, but they had like dope restaurants, like, and it's all included.
Where's that in
Like,
Jamaica?
no, it's a cruise. We like you could choose different places to go to. So we went to DR and the Bahamas.
Oh,
It was
dope.
like already a trip that was going on that I was added to. So it was like that, but it was a good time.
It was like that when I went to Hedonism. Hedonism was unbelievable.
I feel like it was a soft porn version of hedonism because you didn't see any like nude things going on. It was just like I said, once the drinks got flowing, you seen a little twerking and stuff.
Okay.
It wasn't like nothing. Like everyone was my mother was there and she's a minister. So if she's able to be around.
Yes. I know she's playing hands with a lot of people. Lord have mercy.
Yeah. I feel like if you're not paying attention to certain things, you won't see it. You get what I'm trying to say? Like me, I was in the mix. I was at the pool.
I heard you say somebody was twerking. You caught that. It's a big ass boat. You caught that?
Like my mother and them was facing the water drinking wine. I was in the mix with the drink.
Like supposed to. Yeah, you being nosy.
You get of course. But of course, it had to be one nigga to ruin the shit, right? Like he comes walking on the thing and he's like, "Oh, you the one with the talk show with the deep voice." This nigga would not leave me alone the whole cruise, bro. He looked like Aaron Hall, but like he was stepping out with like, it would be like this, y'all. It would be like Gucci hat, Gucci shades, Gucci shirt, Gucci shorts, Gucci socks, Gucci shoes, Gucci book bag.
That nigga Gucci.
Then he leave, come back, Versace shirt, Versace hat,
Come on,
Versace,
fam.
Versace. Then it was Burberry. This is when I knew he took it too far. The Burberry socks with the Burberry slides.
Come on, fam. What with the fur? With the fur?
No fur.
They got the fur on the Burberry slides. They got fur on them.
No, not his. It was the pool ones.
I don't put that.
If you got fur going to the pool, that's outrageous.
Yeah, you going crazy. You going crazy.
No, but then the little plastic. But it was just so I'll just say this. Beware when you're on certain cruises, or just be prepared for some bullshit, because you can't get off the boat with this motherfucker.
I'm saying, I think that, I guess he's trying to let people know a lot of people don't actually take money out their pocket and flash it, but showing your gear and stuff, you flash it showing like, listen, I'm very unresponsible with my money. Come help me spend my money. That's what I think when I see a lot of guys do all that crazy wild shit.
That's like, what that
outfits
means.
In a day?
I think that means they can't dress.
Okay, they just got new outfits, like high school. Your first.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because he wore all his outfits in one day, and then he had to switch it up for the other day.
I did that 1 year.
You did? You fucked it all off?
I wore all my sneakers in 1 day. I got 3 pairs of sneakers that school year. Yeah. So now
you went home and changed. Like, how the fuck did you wear sneakers in 1 day?
I went to the park. They were like, "Oh, you got some other sneakers." You know what I mean? I used to always just wear church clothes till I was in like 10th grade. I only had church shoes and stuff like that. I never had nothing else. That's why.
So you thought you were stunting on niggas with those 3 shoes, but you had to wear them for the rest of the year.
Sneakers, I'm coming to rock. I'm finally able to be old enough to be able to get it. You know what I'm saying?
I guess you did come off.
They might wear dresses, but in my household, my sisters had to always wear dresses. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't wear pants and stuff like that. We Pentecostal pastors at church. And I only wear suits till I was like in 10th grade.
That's why you had to know how to fight, because we would have been making fun of your ass. That's for sure.
That's what made me become a monster. They were talking about my church shoes, and then we started fighting.
It's all right if you went to like a private school, but like you didn't go to a private school and you was wearing a suit.
I'm in from Linden. You already know what time it is.
So you was in Linden High School in the 9th grade with a suit on?
With a suit on.
I don't believe you.
I'm trying to tell you, it's craziness. I had the shoes and everything.
Twerk, what was you wearing in the 9th grade? I gotta hear this.
Yeah, 9th grade I was wild. I used to like a lot of wear a lot of and one gear, like the $20 sneakers and
Wild and Dixie. That's my family.
Yeah, like Models. I was Model.
He from Linden.
I had no fashion. I wasn't wearing Jordans or anything. I was just wearing what was on sale.
He just said the and1 sneakers, and of course, here go Wax. He from Linden. Of course he is.
That's my family. You know what I'm saying?
Of course he is. Of course he's from Linden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I was the only fly one here, go figure. Not like y'all crazy. I literally got a job so I could be fly. Like, I don't understand how, like, I
was fly, I had a suit on.
That wasn't really flying.
I had 3 pieces on everything. Like, I was the fastest son. I had to be like, that's why I don't wear suits ever again.
I feel like a suit now is fly. A suit in the 9th grade, I ain't know too many niggas that came to school in a suit unless when I went to private school. I went to private school for 1 year and a half.
Yeah.
Because I got kicked out, of course. There was 2 different schools in that 1 year and a half. Mm-hmm. And we had to wear a tie and a skirt and all that stupid shit. And that's the only time I see. I promise you, I don't care what nobody say. And when we was younger, everybody made jokes on each other. Like when that Michael B. Jordan shit, niggas act like I was the only person. We all was joking on each other.
Yeah, that's kids.
If your ass was there with a suit, we would have lit your ass up.
I was always fighting though. That's what I'm saying. It wouldn't have been. He couldn't even be able to say nothing. See how Michael B. Jordan said something back in the day. No, that day I would have been fighting. That day, you crack on my church shoes. We fighting.
That's what I'm saying. You either knew how to like joke back or you knew how to fight.
I never knew how to joke back ever in
See,
my life.
you the niggas that we thought you know what class you was in, anyways. So let's get into it. What?
It was like 6 of us. I told you my class was
I know. I know. You ain't got to tell me anything. I know. Okay, let's get into some word on the street real quick.
We got.
First and foremost, King Harris, he got arrested. Now this is crazy because T.I. and Boosie ran down on them at the video shoot, remember? And we were saluting Boosie and T.I. for that, letting them know, like, don't be flashing the guns. That's not cool.
Nah.
You know, then they also said guns around drugs, which was weed, is a felony. Yes, and lo and behold, King gets pulled over. He damn near ran into a cop car. He had a weed. They smelled weed in the car. They found weed in the car on somebody in the car. And not only did he have a pistol on his hip, but he also had a warrant out for his arrest. Yeah. So not off to a good start. He's only 19 years old.
Yeah, I mean, them the time of the days that you need to go ahead and go through all that type of stuff to know that ain't what it is. You know, a lot of guys, you know, in the hood, like, oh, I just got out of jail. Some people think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Till they actually experience it, then you'd be like, jail ain't cool at all. Like, I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemy. You know what I'm saying? Unless you need to actually be put up and away from society, I would never put you on there. You know what I'm saying? You know, like the Karens and stuff, like, I'm calling the cops. Like, do you understand what the fuck happens in that place? Like, you really gonna put somebody and change somebody's whole life around because you don't like them or some type of shit like that? So that's why I don't respect people who put people in jail. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't no joke. It's not cool.
But I feel like he may feel like he has a point to prove. You know, like being T.I.'s son, he's the only one that's not fully like in the music side of things because, you know, Damani, he's constantly putting music out. You have what's the one that I really love? He's the guitar. His name. Why can't I think of his name right now? I hate that for me. Hold on, because this is my guy. I ran into him the other day. He changed his whole name up, so I don't even think he goes by a Harris at all. Buddy. What does he go by? Buddy Red. Buddy Red. There we go. Buddy Red. He's really dope. You know what I mean? Like, they're all like, you even got Eris Harris. She's doing her thing, little baby doing her thing.
Girl, I seen she's singing. I seen that. I did see that on there.
You get what I'm saying? So they all have like a lane for themselves. A lot of them are doing their thing, and then you have him he's been getting into trouble. He's also doing music, but it's like, you know, he hasn't been as successful as his brothers.
He find his niche. You know what I'm saying? T.I. was a lot. T.I. wasn't just a rapper and stuff like that. When T.I. had Atlanta, T.I. had Atlanta. You know, I mean, I was in college around that time, and T.I. had Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So he's more than just this, that. You know, some of the kids gonna have the music part. Yo, just wait till your time and see where you flourish at. You know what I'm saying?
He got the hothead part, honestly, because, you know, that used to be a T.I. You know, T.I.
You gotta see, but you gotta channel it. Look what T.I. was able to do with it. You see what I'm saying?
He said he's retiring from performing too. He said that this last performance he has is gonna be in Atlanta, that he's just done. I like, you know, what people are really speculating. I would be done too if I got a smooth $71 million lawsuit that just passed. You know, with the Bratz dolls, the OMG dolls, or whatever they're called. I mean, the OMG dolls, that's what they're called.
Sued him?
And they sued. So his daughter was a part of a group called the OMG Girls.
Peace.
And they made these dolls, and they basically look like they stole the entire style of the group. So T.I. and Tiny sued the company, and they won $71 million.
Oh, blessings, man.
This is just recently.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. I thought it was because he's going to comedy. I see him trying to do in the comedy world.
Yeah, he does that, but it's not, you know, that's like a hobby of his. That's something I know the acting thing is something that he's been still heavy into. But what we do not want is to see any kids in jail. Like you said, any of these kids, any kids at all. So let's try to keep them on the straight path. He definitely did though. T.I. and them have been pouring into him, so hopefully he listens. Because remember, he also got into that altercation at the Waffle House where he was like, you know, if you willing to fight somebody that work at Waffle House, you willing.
Yeah, you gotta know they're
living life on edge.
You gotta know that they might be a fiend. They're gonna smoke a cigarette on their break. Like you know what you doing when you go to the Waffle House. Don't get upset at them. They are agitated. Look what you know their hours. You think they're gonna really worry about a fiend taking over their shift? No, you gotta do double shifts all the time. That fiend ain't coming.
That's not funny.
Know what you dealing with when you work
Something
at the Waffle House. Man. Don't go in there pissed off because they pissed off already.
I mean, and then you got the nerve to be T.I. son telling them what to do.
Come on, fair.
Trying to flex in front of your little girlfriend, because that's probably what happened.
Yeah, you gotta slow down.
He tried to flex like, oh, you ain't. I said eggs.
I've been 19 before, and I know it means certain things I knew because I was a little wise and I was always around older dudes. But you got to go through that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go through your heartaches and pains and stuff, but don't be 30s and going through getting caught with weed and a gun in your car. Like you got to smarten up, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so definitely don't want to do that.
Out of the way right now.
Well, who else? Let's move on and talk about Rick Ross. It looks like he's moved on and he got himself a new boo.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, he got himself a new boo child, and her name is Justice. Word on the street is she's Des Dior's sister. I don't know if that's true or not, but Des Dior used to date Future. One point in time, she's really good friends with Jada Waiter. So like the girlfriend ring, because the little baby's ex-girlfriend. So, you know, looks like she might be now getting down with it. So Rick Ross has been posting her a lot lately, or I don't know if she's posting Rick Ross, but I'm seeing a lot of videos of them on the blogs. But I'll tell you this, she looks young. I don't know how old she is, but besides looking young, that's neither here nor there. She's obviously of age, but she looks extremely uncomfortable every time Rick Ross goes to kiss her.
It might be his beard, because my baby girl, every time I sit there, like kiss her, my hair get on her face and she like move a little bit. It might be his beard, L'Oreal.
Look at this. So,
okay.
Just look at this. Keep watching.
Okay. Let me see if his hair touches.
Look, you see him keep trying to creep in.
Okay. He trying to see if it's okay. If
she's playing attention to the camera.
Okay, let me see.
Look.
Let's see Philly. Mm-hmm.
Look.
Too much. She played too much. Okay.
She moving like, right? Look.
Yeah. She played too much. Ain't that much funny in the world. Nobody funny.
Look. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Look, cutting that face screwed up. I don't know. Maybe it's just like maybe I don't know.
Nah, I mean, whenever I go for a smooch, I expect some smooch. You know, you gotta have some smooch etiquette. That's not smooch etiquette when you like fuck with somebody, when you really like somebody.
Right, especially new. Like when it's something that's like new.
Kissing time is important. Yeah, for no reason you kiss it. You look at each other like, oh, we look at each other at the same time, kiss. You know what I'm saying?
Is that given? Do you think maybe it's also, I feel like, because remember, he was with the girl, Christina Mackey, the one that was like Farrakhan's niece not too long ago. And people were going in on her for making what was it? What did she make? Hamburger Helper or something for Rick Ross? All I know is he's moving on. And I just don't know if this is how he should be moving on.
Yeah, he's having fun, man. He's supposed to be.
I mean, having fun is she's not having fun. Don't look like. I don't know. I'm not speaking on her behalf.
Listen,
I'm just saying.
When
I know body language well enough to know if I was doing that with a man, it's because I'm like.
I hear you. I mean, I'm sure she
the Matrix.
She getting something out the deal, but when I rent a car, I don't give a fuck how they feel, how I drive their shit. He's having fun. You know what I mean? He's paying for it. He's renting it out right now. He probably ain't gonna stay with her forever. So, boy, have your fun when you got it.
But how does that look?
Lambo, I'm fucking that shit up. I'm hitting it at the top speed. I'm hitting the corners all hard and all that. I ain't gonna do it my shit. So let him have fun with that. That ain't shit.
But how do you know, like, when are you comfortable after how many months comfortable jumping on social media with somebody being affectionate?
I hear you.
I'm asking.
Never.
Never? You don't like that, Twerk?
Nah.
And
No
you've been in a relationship
You like
forever.
affection on social media? It's gonna catch back up to you.
I think that's what I don't like about it.
Yeah.
What, Twerk? You ain't saying it.
Well, I just don't like putting my whole heart on public display like that, to be honest.
Oh.
But one person say something, I gotta crash out.
Like, yo, I smashed this shit.
What are they gonna say? Like, what would you like?
I don't know. If I tag her, I got the wolves trying to follow her and send her DM.
I would think that too. Like, you get the messing up.
Smart guy right there. I don't like your hat, but go ahead.
Yeah, we killed y'all.
Whatever.
But I get what you're saying too, though, about like it leaving a trace.
Yes.
Because like if you decide like this motherfucker is done, the internet didn't. Like it's still like it's something that you pull up. And man, the worst thing is when you don't want to fuck with nobody, somebody ever again in life or be associated with them. And the first thing pop up is a picture of you and that motherfucker.
Yep. Kanye and Kim Kardashian on their wedding day. That Dre J shit was all over the fucking place. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, fam.
I'm telling you, because what if she started dating like his enemy later on in life and he got this video of him? Nah, I don't want to know. You gotta chill.
Smooching. Yeah, was your eyes closed?
I gotta be damn near married.
Yeah.
Damn near me. I learned my lesson. I did that shit one time. I'm never doing that again until like a baby is coming out of me. Like it got to be something. It's not gonna be just like, oh, I'm talking to this motherfucker for a month.
Smooching outside?
No.
If I see you smooch a guy, I know this guy is real serious.
How do you feel about this story, real quick?
What
we got?
Oh, look, King got out of jail.
God blessings. Good job.
God bless America. All right, here we go. Anthony Edwards and Lil Baby ran into each other for the first time after Ant got Lil Baby's first baby mama pregnant. And then?
All right, that's peace. Yeah, love. It's always love, man. Yeah, ain't supposed to be like that. Look, get the kids around too. I respect.
Oh, he walked past them.
Yeah, nah, he showed love. He showed love.
Oh, I didn't miss the love part. What happened?
Yeah, nah, he showed love.
He showed love?
Yeah, he showed love.
I thought he walked past him. I missed something.
That's Lil Baby right here, and that's Anthony Edwards right here in the hoodie. Yeah, right there.
Oh, peace. You got the kids.
Oh, see, I didn't see that.
Mm-hmm. Respect.
But
I still like it. No beef. Yeah, you know what I mean? Y'all both that right there was two men. That wasn't two boys. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that. I like to see that. Right? Y'all can sit there and hash out y'all differences. Boys can't hash out their differences. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, what does it matter? If he's not fucking with her anymore, who does it matter who she has a baby with next?
Nah. I mean, you're supposed to. You can't just have a baby with anybody because you still not my property, but you still. I said I gotta take care of you. I said I hold you down. I still gotta. Like, you can't just be with anybody.
You know? I mean, is Anthony Edwards and him, was they ever friends at one point in time?
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, I'm with you.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, why is this news? Like, I'm saying though, clearly, like, you know how basketball players are with rappers. Like, they would be wanting to be friends and vice versa. Like, they be wanting to be friends so bad. So the fact that they didn't talk a little longer and they both from Atlanta, that make me know they like, oh yeah, nigga, I know you knocked this bitch up. Not to call her a bitch, but you get what I'm saying.
Got it, she gonna go fuck with somebody else. She's a pass along, but you know.
Why is she a pass along? You know her?
No.
I'm like, wait,
how girls is. After she stopped fucking with a guy within the next 6 months, if she's a good girl, within the next 6 months, she will,
She had a baby with him many moons ago.
Yeah, that's cool, but certain things supposed to be off limits. You don't want everybody just sharing a baby mama with you. You know what I'm saying? Because your kids got to be interacting with these people and stuff like that. Thank God we know that. I don't think Anthony Edwards is some type of, one of predator.
Did I call him Anthony Anderson? I feel like I did. Go ahead.
Yeah, hopefully he not no predator or nothing like that. But you don't want nobody around your kids and sharing a baby mama with you, and you don't really know this dude or know nothing about him. I think.
Oh my goodness. I wouldn't think he was a predator. I would think we would
Nah,
have heard that a long time ago.
I think that's peace. You know what I mean? If I got somebody like that, a
That's
baby
crazy
mama
to
with,
say to even
and he's a
pick.
cool dude, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that.
I just don't see why people would think that they were. I mean, like I said, I don't know their history. So if the two of them were cool before, and then he got his older baby mama pregnant, then
That's
that is kind of weird.
Yeah, that's a problem. But if y'all
But
ain't
I
know,
don't know. They're both from Atlanta. I know that. That's all I know. So hopefully, either way, it doesn't matter. But because I think he asked her for a DNA test. I don't know if
it's only
that
right.
like Anthony Edwards asked her for a DNA test, is what the
It's only
blog
right,
said,
man.
allegedly.
Yes, please.
So,
See nothing wrong with that.
okay, let's get into some advice. Give out some good advice, that hood advice.
Hold on, I just want to.
Okay.
I just want to
This
add
nigga.
that.
What?
Sorry, but this is crazy. So Anthony Edwards is 23 with 4 kids already,
Nice.
and the baby mom is 36. If that means anything.
That's great.
Well,
Wow.
he's the one with all the baggage. She got 1 kid. Well, now 2, I guess.
Yeah.
When did she even get pregnant? I didn't even I just been hearing about her having another baby all of a suddenly.
This post was 32 minutes ago.
Nice.
But
That he has a bunch of kids?
no, that they dapped up they dapped each other up.
No, yeah, I know, but the story broke a few weeks ago that she even had a baby by him. But what I'm saying is the baby has to already be here.
Technically, yeah.
Because if they're saying that he wants to take her for the DNA test, I mean, unless the baby's still in the stomach and she's trying, I don't know. I don't know when she had the baby.
You should do it always a month after the baby, and then you go ahead and get a blood test, man.
You're crazy.
Okay, well, let's get into giving out some advice. So if people want to reach out to us, what do they have to do?
You can go to the Instagram page, which is Bully and the Beast Podcast. And then the email to send us an email is the Bully and the Beast Podcast at gmail.com. Appreciate it. Send us something.
You.
All right. So they reached out and said, hey, Wax and L'Oreal and Twerk, I really need y'all's help because I'm going through it. My name is Tiffany, and I'm from a little trailer park down in Alabama.
Okay.
My man Jimmy just got sentenced to 6 years in prison.
Damn.
And I don't know how I'm going to survive without him.
His brother. Oops. Okay.
He's been my everything for the past 5 years. He's the one that's kept things together when we lost our first trailer, when we didn't have any money for groceries, and now he's gone.
Damn, baby.
Damn, man.
Damn, Jimmy.
6 years in prison? Okay. I work at the local gas station, but it barely pays the bills, and I'm already behind on rent. I don't know how I'm going to keep up. We don't have kids, but we got our dog Duke, and I can't even afford to take him to the vet when he's sick. Damn. It's like everything's falling apart at once, and I feel like I'm drowning. I know Jimmy made some mistakes, but he's got a good heart, and I love him with everything I got. I've been writing him letters, telling him I'll be here waiting for him, but deep down, I don't even know if I can do it. 6 years feels like forever, and I'm scared I'm going to lose him. But even more scared, I'm going to lose myself trying to hold it all together. My family stopped talking to me because I stayed with Jimmy after his first arrest, so I ain't got no one to turn to. I don't have friends to help, and it's just me and this damn trailer. I'm so lost, y'all, and I don't know if I'm strong enough to get through this. How do I keep going when everything around me is falling apart? I love Jimmy, but I'm scared I ain't going to make it without him. Please tell me what y'all think. I don't know what else to do. And thanks for listening to my mess, Tiffany. This is so sad.
Yeah, I want to suck some shit, but I was gonna say pray. You know what I'm saying? Because whenever you're losing anything, God, only thing going to be able to replace it is God. Because you're losing that void in the inside. It's not like, somebody drunk your milk out of the fucking refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? You lost something inside of you. There's no physical. So when you got pain in the inside, gotta replace it with something else. You know what I'm saying? So you're looking for the love. Keep praying. That's the only thing that's gonna stop you from, getting that other crutch, and that's going to be drugs and another meat. And it sounds like another meat.
I knew that this was going to turn down the wrong road at some point.
I'm just saying, I want you. I tell you to turn to Jesus. Jesus is Savior. He gonna give you the strength to be able to go through. And next thing you know, 6 years is gonna feel like 6 months. You know what I'm saying? But if you go over to Billy Bob over there in the big trailer, he got a double wide. You know what I'm saying? He got the central air and shit like that, and the central heat. You and that dog need to eat. I know what it's about. Ain't nobody keeps their gas station job that long because you got to deal with a bunch of pieces of shit. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna stay in no fucking gas station job that long. You're gonna get fired. You already laid on your rent. Billy Bob is over there, got a nice fucking trailer. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like this. I'm with you on the praying because that was the first thing I thought. I'm like, you should have been praying.
Yes.
But it's never too late to start. And right now, you lost your whole entire family because you chose this man. Sometimes God gonna keep showing you until you see. Mm-hmm. And maybe no matter how good of a heart Jimmy is, maybe it's Jimmy that got you in this situation because you following Jimmy and you worry about Jimmy and you need to be worrying about Tiffany. Now, Jimmy is in jail, and guess what? The rent is free there. So he ain't got to worry about paying for nothing. And clearly he wasn't holding it together that well, because he doesn't have any money left behind and save for you. So now you about to have to figure out how to send Jimmy some money, how to live for yourself. He ain't got to, no, you got to focus on you before you focus on anybody else. You can't focus on Jimmy right now. And that don't mean you just leave him in the dust, but you ain't gonna have nothing going on for yourself if you don't take care of yourself. You ain't gonna have nothing to give Jimmy.
Nothing.
You got to worry about Tiffany.
Yes.
So I do believe that your first sign of Jimmy not being good for you was your whole entire family leaving you. Because I can see if one person or two people, but if everybody's in agreement,
Jimmy was bad.
Jimmy may be bad, especially because Jimmy's back in jail.
Yes.
We didn't say what Jimmy did, but 6 years is a long time. So he did fucking something.
He did.
And if this is the second time and y'all been together for 5 years, that's a lot of times.
Yes.
Jimmy probably going to jail when he get out. So you're going to wait 6 years. Now, that don't mean don't be there for him. That don't get yourself together. Maybe you can send Jimmy a couple dollars. But right now, I don't give a fuck if it is another nigga. Don't go hoeing around. But don't wait for Jimmy.
Get some vibrators and stuff. And can I tell her one more thing to do? You work at the gas station. I know y'all got the scratch off shits. So
don't waste your money. Save it and figure it out.
Scratch all them shits out. Scratch all of them out. And the ones that you don't, sit there and win. Pay for them shits really. But when you get the big cash out, you won. You work there, you might as well be scratching every one of the motherfuckers. And you might spend like $70, but you might hit the $5,000 shit.
Or you might lose $70. Like
you got to keep going.
It's true, but I believe in even myself, when things are not adding up for me in certain ways, I start thinking about other ways to make money in legal manners. Yeah. I'm like, all right, we could figure out how to do this. You may got to spend a little bit of money, but as long as it's going to make you more guaranteed, and I'm not talking about a Ponzi scheme. I'm talking about flipping shit on Amazon or doing some shit like that. Like, don't be wise until you got the money to play with. But what you don't got is time to play with. Jimmy got enough time to play. He ain't going nowhere. Talk about lose him. He's in jail. You lost him.
Yes.
There's nothing to lose. No offense. But trust me, been there, done that, got the t-shirt, got the pay link. Okay. No, got the global towel. Okay. No, you gotta worry about yourself. Fuck what people say, fuck what people do. Maybe your family, look, you said now I don't got nobody to turn to. That means your family were people that you could turn to at one point in time. They can't be that bad.
Nope. I think you're the problem anyway. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and.
Why is she the problem?
She got to go in there and scratch off. No, I mean
she got to fix herself.
Yeah. She's a problem because she allowed certain things to happen for her to be put in the situation. Like People don't just go to jail the next day. You knew Jimmy was going to jail for at least 2-3 months. You know what I'm saying? So you got to sit there. You should have put yourself in the position. It's not. I do feel sorry for you, but you gotta you have to really pray. You know.
And like this is what I don't understand. Like when you don't have no priorities as far as like you don't have no kids to take care of, you might got to downsize and do whatever. I get it's a trailer. You may got a one room or figure it out at the time. But I'll say this much. You know what you do have? Plenty of time. You need to be praying, finding you another job, work 2 jobs, work around the clock so that you could put that money up to live comfortable. You don't want to be uncomfortable. You have nothing but time. All that time you was laid up underneath Jimmy, you could be having another job doing something else. And maybe they'll give you a higher position. Then you could keep picking yourself up to better jobs until you're getting paid a decent amount or what you feel comfortable with being able to support yourself and your dog.
And you know, a lot of people always try to flip big. Learn how to flip a penny first. If you really learn how to flip 1 penny, I promise you'll learn how to flip $1. If you learn how to flip 50 cents, you got to start all the way from back at the bottom again. If you're at the bottom, learn how to flip small like that, and then you watch it just start coming. You start getting momentum. When you playing basketball, you hit that first shot. Now it's good. Now you know what I'm saying? You pop your cherry,
and then put that dog on insurance. My dog is on insurance. It's $50 a month.
Better.
It covers stuff, shots, checkups. And it gives you a discount on the medication. I believe majority of veterinarians offer some kind of insurance for
the fire station. The fire station will look you up. You bring your dog. You
get put the shots. They give out shots, right, for free.
Yeah, the fire station, yes.
Yeah, but you gotta look. It's like schedules and stuff.
Yes,
it ain't like you could just pull up to them like, "Hey, my dog needs a shot."
Yeah, not a
They'll do it like July, or you got to figure it out. They do free things for that. So just you could look up things like that anytime. So you just gotta be proactive. You know what I mean? Like having somebody else handle things for you. Look, all of it could go away like he did. What you want to do is be able to maintain yourself no matter who's in or out of your life.
There you go.
Maintain your lifestyle, maintain whatever. Don't depend on nobody. I don't give a fuck. Do not depend on nobody. I don't care what situation you're in. All right. Even when we talking about like housewives and shit like that, make sure this motherfucker is helping you put some shit to the side that they can't touch. I'm sorry, but like, no.
Jesus.
I told y'all about that sperm donor thing from Love is Blind.
No, what happened? Talk to me.
I feel like I thought I brought it up to y'all watching Love is Blind on Netflix. And one of the guys, she found out, because Love is Blind is basically you meet the people behind the wall. I don't know if you ever seen the show. It's popular on Netflix. You meet each other behind a wall. You don't know what each other looks like. You choose based on your conversation or your, I see what you're doing, which is mad funny. Based off your conversation or whatever. So anyway, these two, they fall in love and they're ready to get married. And then he comes out and tells her, after she said yes, like after he proposed, that he's actually a father to 2 kids via sperm donor. He's a sperm donor.
Okay, I did that.
So she asked him, like, why he didn't tell her ahead of time, why she wasn't honest with him. And he was just like, oh, he didn't say much of anything. He didn't know why. And then she asked him, because he was like, oh, it was a close friend of mine. They were lesbians. And they couldn't afford a sperm donor. They really wanted to have kids. I felt like this was God's way of telling me to pay it forward. So I did it. Girl, bye. Anyway, so I'm like, I'm mad at the whole thing because I'm like, if somebody's going to lie about something like that, they're going to lie about anything.
Not a lie.
Okay, well, look at this. So then she asked him, do the kids know what he looks like? He goes, I don't think so.
Amazing.
Anyway, I thought all of this was fishy, so I decided to start Googling this nigga. Yeah. I done found, I don't know, of course this is out now, but like I done found him to have a whole entire person that he's with, and they have 2 kids together. And he done convinced this bitch that, oh, he's just going on the show to build a better life for their family. How is going to marry somebody else going to set a better life for your family. Like all of the people on Love is Blind, male-wise this season is trash. Like, no, the women too. Like, not like it's, and what I mean, because one of them lives at home with his parents. You shouldn't be getting married on a dating show. I think you should be focusing on getting yourself together. Another one is still texting his ex. Another one was like sending like weird DMs. It's only one guy that's like, okay, and the girl is a mess. So he's like, I don't know. This show, it's I can't stop watching it.
Yeah, I'm messed up on Prison Break right now.
Is Prison Break? Oh, what about? Do you watch Love After Locked Up After Love After Lockup?
No.
That's gonna be Tiffany if she don't stop fucking around with fucking Billy in jail. But I still, all I know is I don't watch that show either. But when I caught the tail end, it was a mother fighting the wife.
Wow.
Like, could you imagine having to break up a fight between mommy and baby mommy?
Yeah, okay. There ain't no breaking up shit. You better be talk to my mama hard. The fuck?
But the mother was kind of, I was apparently stealing from him.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, you know, because I don't have that type of mom, so I wouldn't even know if I see somebody, my mom is a little different because I know my mom. You know what I'm saying? Because there's certain people in my life that you better not even think about calling a bitch or something like that. I'm on your heels.
Right.
But some in my family, I might be like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, you call your bitch, why?
Yeah.
You know, we need to get to the nitty gritty with you.
Because it might have been, you might have been acting like a bitch.
You might have been acting like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? But certain people used to, I know my mom for sure. Like if somebody get out of line on some other shit, I'm like, nah, you the person, I know her. You know what I'm saying? I know how she rock. But I know
I don't play like that about my mama neither, but she a Gemini, so you never know.
my mom would kick up too, but my mom is like not a punching bag, but she allowed people to get away with so much. I know, you know what I'm saying? Because that's why we so monstrous, because it's like you playing around with my mom, like, bro, I know how my mom is. My mom just want to feed you. She her rice and gravy tastes good. You know what I'm saying? That's my mom.
Right. All right, so let's get into some more advice. I'm laughing because like I'm listening to you and Monster's making this weird ass noise, so I threw something at him and that nigga looked at me like he wanted to fight.
Yo, you don't see me over here with this nigga over here?
I know, me too. At first I'm telling her it's not that serious with the dog, but then I'm saying like, yo, this is like really a child. Okay. So let's give out some more good advice, that advice. What where can they reach out to us again, Twerk?
Yo, send us a DM at Bully and the Beast Podcast on IG. And you can also send us an email at thebullyandthebeastpodcast@gmail.com. Yes, sir.
Right to us. We need to know what's going on. We want to know, we want to give y'all some advice, okay? And this person is reaching out and saying, I need some advice. My 17-year-old son, Darius, just dropped a bombshell on me. He wants to quit his football team, and the reason, he says he wants to spend more time with his girlfriend, Kayla. I will slap the fuck out of Kayla.
We fighting right now.
I was shocked because Darius has always loved football and he's good at it too. College scouts were starting to show interest, and I thought he was headed for big things in sports. When I told his mom, Lisa, we're not together anymore, but we co-parent, she casually said she already knew and was fine with it. She thinks Darius should do whatever makes him happy, even if that means stepping away from football. I'm not sure if that's the best move, especially at a time when he could be setting himself up for his future. And I also feel like this girl is having too much influence over his decisions. I should be cool with it like his mom. Oh, should I be cool with it like his mom, or should I step in and try to convince him to stick with football? I don't want him to regret this later, but I also don't want to push him too hard and strain our relationship. What would y'all do? Thanks in advance, Marcus. This is a good one.
That's why that's a dad or is a mom, right?
That's the dad.
That's the dad. What are you talking about? Push him too hard. What do you say? What that even mean? You're supposed to push him even harder than hard. There's nothing that's going to be easy out here. You know what the woman can sit there and do. There's no way pussy is going to stop you your dreams, because it will stop your dreams. Pussy is crack. It's the exact same thing. It do the exact same thing that crack do to us, the exact same thing that pussy do to man. You do not allow these kids to sit there and make certain decisions for themselves when you see a better future. And that only thing you're gonna do now, you're so in love with her, you're gonna be fighting niggas because she must be bad if you all in love with her going crazy over her. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not gonna stay together, then what? Then you might get her pregnant. Then the fuck what? Dad, I need you to really be on his heels. I need you to really like, you know what? If you want to sit there and even go see a girl, you need to have this many push-ups. You need this many touchdowns. I made this many tackles. Like, you got to really push him hard and hard, because if you push him 100, at least he go to 80. But if you weak on him at 60, he gonna be at 30. 30, he ain't shit. He gonna be crying, talking about, yo, she cheating on me. Yo, she doing. Yeah, that's what happens when you ain't the man playing football no more. She gonna go after the next football star, bro. Talk to him like that. Talk to him like you talk to one of your boys. Like, all right, you ain't hot no more. You ain't playing football. You ain't the man no more. That's why she with you. But now you downgrade and want to go next to her. Girls act like they want you with them all the fucking time until you are. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like the little girl, because like the fact that he's like willing to throw away everything that he's been doing for her, and she's not encouraging him to go follow his dreams, and instead just hang out with me and do nothing. Like, I could see if they had a plan, like, Dad, you know what? I was only playing football because y'all wanted me to. I actually am more interested in engineering, and Kayla's going to school for engineering too. At least have a fucking plan.
Talk to
but
me
the fact
like
that you just coming to me with just like, I want to hang out with Kayla, fucking Kayla need to go to boarding school. Like,
yes.
And so do you.
We playing football tackle in the backyard, me and him, right then and there.
Yeah, now I'm with you on to stay tough on him. I mean, don't like beat him or anything. But I do think like you should be like, no, you're gonna play. But I will say the only thing is that I don't like is that like football is a hit or miss. I don't know what he plays, but like it's so dangerous nowadays with certain things.
And stuff coming at you, you're pretty good. I mean, you got, at least you got another step in. A lot of people,
right? But like, but you also don't. What if it's like this? You know, the CTE situations, and that's what I mean.
I'm with you. Definitely.
That's the only thing that scares me. It's like, I get, now that we're more privy and hip to what football actually does to people, like when you're doing certain hits or they get concussions and this is that. I mean, but you can't live life scared. But I know that those are now, like, if that was like something he said with some of his things he was scared of or something, I don't know. But it's just the fact that there's no plan here.
Yes. If you
like, do you want to be a lawyer instead? Like, nigga, just hanging out with Kayla ain't gonna fucking cut it.
No, that's not. You better not tell me that. Maybe you like you said, you and Kayla should have sit there and took a plan and say, Dad, I want to do this, and I like you.
And not reality TV.
No, man. And no, I want to be a rapper. Because these type of things on the side, because you really do need to have your number one and the rapping and stuff like that be on the side. You can't just think that you're going to hit it that one single. And that
but he's not even saying that. This nigga just say he wants to hang out with Kayla.
Yeah, you know what that means? You just now start.
He want to fuck.
Yeah, that's it. You just start getting pussy. Yo, one of my cornerbacks when I played ball, yo, he's really, really good too, yo. And he found out one of the dudes on the football team was fucking his girl. This guy stopped playing ball. And I was mad as hell because this guy was one of the guys that was really, really, really good. It's like, damn, pussy, fuck these niggas up like that.
It ain't just that. It's like niggas do that too. Like, I promise you, if it wasn't for a nigga, like, my life would be so different. Like, it's just, you can't allow, I don't give a fuck. When people be like, make your kids got to make their own choices. No, the fuck they not. Nope. Like, not if I'm paying for it. You're going to do this. And I don't care. I feel like the harder that I was on like my nieces and shit, the more they did what they were supposed to do. And the minute I let up is when they started slipping. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm gonna have to agree with tough love. Yes. Tough love is a little bit better because you let a motherfucker nowadays, these kids is too free, get to do too much what they want to do. Exactly. Like you did, like, and I get, again, I understand the passion, but no plan is not a passion. Just hanging out with this bitch. No.
Nope.
No. No, because I was just talking to Kyle today about that. My co-host from Morning Hustle. Peace. And he was saying when he was a junior in high school, he damn near got left back because he was cutting school every day to fuck around with this girl. This nigga been married for like 20-something years to a woman that he met after her. That bitch ain't gonna matter. Kayla ain't gonna matter. It's very rare there's Savannah. And I'm not trying to say that she's not gonna be with him, but if she gonna be a Savannah, she ain't gonna leave when he continue to play football or do what he wants. She gonna be around. This little girl is not encouraging him.
Nope. Let her follow you. You don't follow her. Pop, tell him that pussy ain't gonna be there forever. And you don't want him to sit there and not to play football.
You don't tell him what to do, Kayla will.
Yep, and that's the problem. You talking about I don't want to lose our relationship with him. Nigga, you his stepdaddy? Even if you is, what the fuck?
Nah, kids be running shit nowadays. Man, I'm telling you. I don't play that shit. That's why I be like, what?
Run what?
Kids be running. I'm telling you. Like, you can't put your hands on them, so they be feeling like they got the power. They really be having their parents in. Like, they really be doing stuff. Like, and I'm not talking about every kid, but a lot of these motherfuckers be running the household.
Because they allow it. They allow it. Talking about, I want to have a good relationship with my kid, and I don't want to. Man, fuck all that.
I want them to come to me, and no, the fuck I don't. I want them to be scared.
I want them to hide that motherfucking shit.
I want them to be scared.
If my mama catch me smoking right now, what?
I still don't talk to my mom about sex. That's mad weird.
I would never tell my mom I was asleep and I got kids. I was sleep. I'm not married. I'm not supposed to have sex. What are you doing?
And again, you need to have a real conversation with him though, all jokes aside. Yeah, like man to man. Like, and that's how I would say to him, man to man, like, before your mother, I was fucking mad bitches and I thought I was gonna be in love with them too. You need to be real. Like,
yeah, talk to him like that. Stop all that
and I was fucking bitches after your mother. Like, you gotta
holler at him.
You gotta be real.
If he getting pussy here, man, now he need them talks. I
don't like this little girl. I'm so mad. Like, anybody that's discouraging you from goal,
yes,
or dream or something you've been working on is a toxic fucking cancer, and you need to get it out your life. Anything, unless it's something they trying to stop you from doing something negative. Like if you robbing people your whole life and they're like, please stop doing that, then that's a good person.
Well, if you're good at it, shit. Say nah.
No, nigga.
Nah, pray.
Annoying. Anyway, I don't know. Twerk, you got anything to add to that?
Yeah, no. That's funny because I got accepted when I got accepted to college. I got accepted to Delaware State and to Buffalo State. And the girl I was dating at the time, she was a grade below me, and she was like, "I think you should stay in New York and go to Buffalo State." And it was like 10 times more. I had like almost a full scholarship to Delaware State, and I was like, okay. And my dumbass only did 1 year at Buffalo. Couldn't afford a second year when I had a full ride to Delaware State to play in the band. It was messed up. Hard to stay closer to a girl, but it wasn't
somebody else.
Bro, she's had a baby, son, with like all her friends from high school. It's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So what you think she's been putting hips on Shepherd?
What? I've never heard that saying.
Hips on Shepherd.
You got to say that in the house. You can't be saying sex and all that type of stuff with my mama. Hips on Shepherd.
That's funny as fuck. Nah, like, yeah, I said that. We all probably would have different lives if it wasn't for a motherfucker that we were dealing with.
Yeah, my dad was so hard on me. My dad used to always tell me I wasn't gonna amount to nothing, but it made me want to go ahead and go do it. Because I was out there wilding. I ain't worried about him. He ain't gonna do nothing.
Don't tell your son he's not gonna amount to nothing. But I do think staying on top of it.
Depends on who you talking to. My dad knew that I was blessed. I was a pit bull. You know what I'm saying? Certain ways you're gonna do it than a Lassie dog. You gotta see your son Lassie. Some Lassie you ain't gotta even really do too much. But he see I'm out here wilding in the streets and carrying out guns and doing some wild. He like, nah, I already see what direction you going into. You better be
I
hard
think
on him.
with this, he needs to be encouraging because clearly the girl is not. And he needs to be somebody that's literally like, yo, look at all the work you've put in. And just remember, once you let this go, that's it. Like, there's no second chances. This girl, it's proven. Show him some fucking facts. Like, no, how many people have stayed together from high school? How many motherfuckers, like, trust me, you're going to want to experience more vagina, son. Like, tell him all these things. Like, and you don't want to do it at the expense of hurting this little girl. It's like, okay, y'all can have whatever y'all have, but you need to focus on you. And if she's the right person, she's going to be there.
Yeah, and do not say anything bad about that girl because he's going to start hating you. Now y'all going to fight. You know what I'm saying? Don't say nothing.
Yeah, it's not even about saying anything bad about her, but it's just allowing him to see that, like, this is serious. Yes. Like, this is not, you don't get, and it's even better. I wish he knew somebody that maybe had an opportunity or a shot and fucked up.
Word up.
Because that's the motherfucker I would take him to see. Yes. Crackhead Jimmy, who used to be good and had the national title.
Word up. And still out here dunking on the kids and all that type of shit. Oh,
but then because of a bitch or because of drugs or because of...
I told you, crack and pussy, the exact same thing. You know what I mean? Crack is the pipe, the exact same shit. Don't get fucked up on that shit, man. Don't give him a choice. Stop giving that young boy a choice, man. He gonna appreciate you later on. All the things that my father used to tell me back in the day, at first I'd be like, whatever. Now I'm like, damn, thank God he was on me like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, and FYI, everybody wants to quit sometimes.
Everything.
When my alarm goes off at 4 a.m. Sometimes I want to quit.
Real shit, regardless of what the situation. I said to wake up 3:30 in the morning. That shit is not cool. Like after you drove your car for 2 months, it's not the same as the first day you got your car. You know what I'm saying? Everything is going to go down. Everything's going to be like, okay, this again. I already went
every day ain't sunny.
Yeah, it's not. You know what I'm saying? So right now you feel like that. When you find out she's looking at the other dude who scored more touchdowns than you or got more tackles than you, and he getting more notoriety, and she leaning towards more that way, you're gonna be like, damn, I would have fucked up my whole life for this girl.
Yo, but ever I think about anybody you almost fucked your whole life up for, fuck them. It's like literally, I don't even fuck with these motherfuckers. Any of the motherfuckers that I shifted shit for.
Praise the Lord Jesus.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know who they are no more. That's the crazy part about
it. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Know they are. I can't tell you their name.
They're strangers. I don't even speak to motherfuckers.
I definitely don't know their favorite color.
Come on now. Don't know a motherfucking thing. Let's get into some Black excellence. What we need to be doing out here. I did see the other day, Angel Reese was saying how she is spending $8,000 on rent a month.
Yikes.
And that the WNBA can't even pay her rent or a bill that she has. I don't know if that's smart or not, but I mean, she is making a lot of money. So I guess she should be able to live comfortably how she sees fit. And look, I've been young and wild at one point in time as well. So if that's what she wants to do with her money, be my guest. But big shout out to Flage, who is actually creating generational wealth for her family. She just purchased 20 acres. And her aspirations is, like I said, generational wealth for her family. Yes. So, and one thing about her, she's very determined. Like you see her really going hard with her rap career, really going hard at basketball. So we want to give a shout out to her because that's definitely Black excellence. Okay. Also, big shout out to Glorilla, who actually charted and made top 10 on the Billboard Top 200. And that's really big news for her because I remember at one point in time, they were trying to call her a one-hit wonder, saying she was washed, she was done, all because she did a record certain people didn't like. But she bounced back and she showed them. So she debuted at, what did she debut at? Number 5. She debuted at number 5. And she's doing a thing, 60,000 units sold. So big shout out to Big Glow. And shout out to Fat Joe as well, who sat down with Shannon Sharp and he opened up about a few things. I love Fat Joe. That's my guy. But he tells the best stories. And one story, what'd you say?
So I like Big Pun, Fat Joe. They dope.
Love. And Fat Joe told the story about when he found out that his son Joey had Down syndrome, and he said that the mother actually said, "I can't do this, and I want to give him up for adoption."
Wow.
And Joe and his family said, "Absolutely not. We'll take care of him," and he's raised that son on his own. Without the mother present in the life since that day that he was diagnosed. So I do want to say big shout out to Fat Joe for opening up about that story, being a great father, because they always talk about stories where fathers are not present. So we want to make sure we give Fat Joe his flowers, right, for stepping up when he had a deadbeat baby mama. So kind of foul, you know what I mean? Foul situation, but we want to give them their flowers. That's Black excellence, y'all. If you have anybody that you want to nominate for Black excellence, you can also reach out to us. Yes, and sir. We don't want to nominate you, Wax, but what we do want to do is our newest segment.
What we got?
Twerk.
Yeah, we got the Bible trivia. Let's see let's see what we got. Let me see the setup, right? Cool. Boom. Just a little bit here.
You just taking stuff out. You act like you was like, you gotta know this stuff too now. How many?
Okay, so
all right. We got 3 today.
You can't be doing that.
Same theme, different answers.
Okay.
So Wax, you can see it. First question is, how many plagues are there in Exodus?
See, I know that's what I'm saying. You gotta.
That's so quick. It's so crazy because the answer is right.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. That's cool, but there are 10 plagues. It's right, but that I don't read. That's how you know. That's how you know I don't read.
It literally says it twice. After that, what other time?
I do not read. I know how to break things down and bring it to the form of where everybody else is at. I know where to meet you at in God and bring you back to this side. Like he gave me a gift like that. You know what I'm talking about?
So you don't know how to read.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even know how to read. So he gave me the anointing in the Bible. He just know how to just cover me with it and just give it to me. You know what I mean? Some people got a gift. Right now, Twerk, can you sing? Some people can sing their ass off, but some people can't. You know what I mean?
This guy has been talking about he's gearing up to be a pastor and he's not willing to learn. Do you see this?
No, it's not that. Even with the piano, like I could play the piano very well, but I don't know nothing. I can't tell you the keys. But if you try to teach me the keys, you'd be like, oh, you got to go to Bible school and stuff like that.
School teacher Wax. All right, do you at least know why God sent the 10 plagues?
No.
The answer is that is hilarious.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know all the Bible stories and stuff like that. I don't know all of them, stuff like that.
You don't know the story of Moses? That's what that was. When Pharaoh refused to set the slaves free.
This is the funniest part of the show. I don't care what nobody says.
It's great because listen, he's actually teaching me of the other side. Like I'm trying to tell you, I know.
I think that's the point, Wax.
I love it.
Basically, yeah. Moses was trying to set the slaves free, and Pharaoh wasn't having it. So God sent blood and frogs, lice, flies, all this nasty stuff, and they killed the first child. Yes. And they finally set the slaves free. Then the Red Sea, Moses had to part it, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I love this because Twerk is teaching you the Bible, Wax, and this is just
and I love it. I see that. I'm trying to tell you a different side. I got the anointing of knowing how to break things down, but knowing all the stories of the Bible. No, and sometimes you get Noah wrong, and I always tell people like my the place to go is like Noah's Ark to me. You know what I'm saying? But I can't tell you every part in Noah's Ark. I know Job's story too, but I can't tell you everything in Job's story. I just know how to grab it and pick it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I know how to play the piano, but I can't tell you the keys of it. I can't break the piano down to you, but I can play it for you. You know what I'm saying? I can't break the Bible down to you, but I could rock it for you. You know what I'm talking about?
Bully and the Beast podcast. We're gonna get out of here. And let everybody know where they can find you, support you, come fuck with your boy Wax. Where can they find you?
WAXKYNG, of course, you know, that's all like clips of Bully and the Beast, you know what I'm saying? They flying through. I'll let your boy.
Oh my God, y'all trying to get me in trouble with that. I'm about to be arguing with people underneath that damn
Sexy Red.
Sexy Red and what was it? Finesse 2-time shit. All right, my dog is starting to lose.
The girl did look like him though. I didn't know she was gonna look that.
I tried to tell you. I tried to tell you. That was like
not that much though. That could be her son. I mean, that could be his sister. That could be his sister though, for real.
Okay, Twerk, I know you got your new show popping. Let people know where they can find you, follow you, all that good stuff.
The Walk and Talks, man. My whole YouTube channel, Polymath, we're growing at an exponential rate. I should be hitting like 3,000 subscribers by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Going up. I appreciate the support. And yeah, subscribe. Polymath Network on YouTube.
I love that, and I love the series.
I did like 10 times. I subscribed like 10 times.
He doesn't even know how to spell. But we're gonna get out of here. L'Oreal, you can follow me at Starring L'Oreal, STARRINGLOREL. And definitely make sure y'all check me out. Morning Hustle Show. 6 to 10 a.m. each and every weekday morning. We're gonna get up out of here. Make sure you rate, review, subscribe.
Tell a friend, tell a friend.
Bye. Bully and Beast Podcast.